Plastic colored bag. It's like a pillow.
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, so we got this sweet little EF in here. So we're just gonna pull the engine out, and then it's getting a B swap, just a casual LS. So we're gonna have to rewire it and do all the goods to get that in here, make sure the alternator clears and all that stuff. But it's gonna be sweet.
And this is my cousin's
Yeah,
car.
it's his cousin's first car, so it's cool getting to B swap it.
I killed mine.
This thing cracked. We need to find the bag.
Look at this old, corroded piece on the line. And then that is so cracked he barely touched it and it started squirting coolant. So, time for a refresh. Look at these weird intakes.
Yeah, the dual point injection.
They don't have
weird
fuel
stuff.
injectors. It's like a weird, like halfway carbureted kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's like up there in the top part is where all the fuel management happens, and then it just gets dispersed through the runners into the motor.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like a carburetor, but it's got two little fuel injectors.
You have to squirt into it, and then it disperses how much goes through the intake all the way into it.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Right. The transition between carburetors and full fuel injection. Crazy.
So I got the coolest, most convenient surprise ever today. The S1Built hoodies showed up. Dan just walked in with them 2 seconds ago. That's the box right there. So I'm stoked. I put Sean's on his toolbox. He's not here right now, but I got mine on already because conveniently I was wearing a different hoodie and I just got a little bit of oil on my arm and it felt just disgusting. So I wiped my arm all off and I threw the rad S1Built hoodie on. So got that on, and now we're gonna drain the coolant and then get on to removing the wire harness, which is what we're doing right now. After we get the wire harness all done, we'll do these coolant lines, and then we'll go up and we'll just pop the axles out, and the engine will pretty much be ready to come out at that point. So it'll be sick. There we go.
Old dried up hoses. These are bound to pop sometime. There it goes.
She was old and they're good.
Pop right off. Hopefully.
Come on, man.
That hose did not want to leave its spot. Nice. Clear up some room so we can pop this motor out of here.
Yep.
So I have to take the tray out and then unhook everything else and pop right out like any other motor.
Yeah, so we'll just stick this coolant line down here inside this bucket for now.
Drain it into our coolant catch bucket. Keep working.
Yep.
Should be out in no time.
Pretty sweet.
All right. So we got the battery tray out of the way. He's getting this front mount unhooked, just because that's done from up top. We got a bunch of the wires, pretty much all the wires disconnected. Got to disconnect a couple hoses, then we can move underneath. Start doing all the stuff underneath, and then once that's done, it should be done to pop out.
Yeah, just about.
This is what my
Look at
car
the
looked
header
like
and
before.
stuff as well. Yep, this is exactly
Yep.
what Gordo's hatch looked like before we pulled it apart in the storage unit.
Yeah, same motor, same everything. I wish mine was as clean as this one. I mean, it still has a damaged fender, but the rest of it's good. I mean, whole body's straight, not a bunch of hail damage, not a bunch of rust.
It's just how it's gonna be.
All right, looks like we got everything disconnected down here, but the pain pin, and that one right there. Got to get that guy out for the shift linkage, and then all the wires and stuff are disconnected. Just got to drain out the oil and stuff, and then should be good to go. Boom, there it goes.
That's all that's left in it is oil.
Luckily it didn't splash when I hit that oil filter. We're lucky. Sometimes you got to modify your tools to make them work. So Shane's over here modifying our tool to get the pain pin out. Wheel it right down a little bit. Boom. There it goes. The pain pin.
Gotta pick it up, but yeah.
Alright, we finally have everything disconnected, all the wires, all that, except the motor mounts. Just gonna get this here engine lift hooked up and yank her on out. Nice. James is hooking one down there, and then you'll hook another one somewhere on this side of the motor so it's balanced. Come out nice and smooth. And she's out.
Huh?
I said then she's out. We didn't film it, but we got it out.
No, we got her out. Took both our hands, but we could have propped it up, I guess, but we got it out. Sweet.
It's alright.
Yeah.
Nice. New home for a B.
Oh yeah.
An LS or B20?
Yeah, LS. No, a B18B.
Oh, B18. Oh, okay.
Yeah, either
Right.
B18A or B18B.
Cool.
B18C.
It could be, but that's GSR. It's not VTEC, I don't think. Yeah. How's it going, Kyle?
Good.
Okay, I got a hoodie now, finally.
Hey,
Finally.
It's got a
same
one
color
bar.
as your beanie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wagger was made in Canada.
Yeah? Nice.
Actually, it might have been Japan.
So was
Actually, I think Wagger
mine was
actually Japan.
mine was
This
Canada.
is Jamie's cousin's first car.
I know my hatch was Canada.
Awesome. So we got the engine all out. We can go over to Jamie's storage unit and get the B series for it, and we'll go ahead and get this thing LS swapped. It's gonna be sweet. Get a big old gnarly V8 in here. Oh, I'm just kidding. It's a Honda. Not that kind of LS. All right. So this is the driver's side axle. This is why we're swapping the engine. So it really just needs an axle. But Jamie's cousin talked her dad into letting Jamie swap it for her, so she's getting a B series all because of broken axle. It's pretty cool.
I wish I got a B series every time I broke an axle.
The last time you broke your Honda, you did get a B series.
Yeah, I know. And I didn't break an axle.
No.
I broke a sleeve.
But yeah, so I guess last time anyone owns a EF, next time they get a B series. Single cams go down, the B series goes in. But I think it's pretty cool that this thing's got like this big counterweight on it. A lot of single cam axles don't have that piece. It's pretty different. But heck yeah.
Probably makes it a little stronger.
Maybe. It looks like it necks down quite a bit, but definitely maybe makes it stronger. I feel like it's definitely got something to do with the balance of it for sure.
Probably.
But it's definitely cool. So we got the car in the air. Motors over here. Gordo's cleaning up the tools. Just kind of reorganizing our little mess. It's pretty sweet though. I love seeing EFs and working on EFs. They're so much fun. So I gotta run up a 12 volt coil and then a 12 volt CDI box because I do not currently have a CDI, and then it's only a 6 volt coil. So I figured out how to wire it up. I know all that now. The green is ground. The blue is the stator. This black with red is gonna go to the CDI as the ignition coil. This is the remote engine start, so if we want to power up a start. And then these, I don't know these two, but to just fire the engine, we just need these main three. So these two will go to the CDI, and then a white wire, a black with a gold will come out. The white wire will get grounded, and that'll be the kill switch, and then the black with the gold will go to the coil. So that's how we'll fire and turn on and off the engine. But This is GoofyBuilt. Peace out.